What's up, this is GM, and before I start, I want to tell you about TubeBuddy. In case you don't know, TubeBuddy is a free website that will help you manage and grow your YouTube channel. Thanks to them, some of my videos even show up as top results. Want to give them a try? Check the description below for the link.
Yo, what is up? Today I have a slightly different video. I want to talk about this website called Hekka. It's kind of like Amazon in a sense, but like with less stuff. If you've ever heard of Banggood, it's even smaller than Banggood. It's kind of hard to describe, but pretty much it's just a website where you can buy stuff. Yeah, and it's not like, their brand. It's mostly like these brands that you see right here, official brand partners. And I'm sure you recognize some of these, including OnePlus and Xiaomi. And they also have like Lenovo and stuff like that. The reason I want to talk about this is because I personally don't want you to use a website that you can't trust. And also, I just want you to use websites that, honestly, in the end, that you feel like are good. So when I'm talking about this, I'm mostly comparing it to Amazon, because I'm assuming most of you who are watching this shop through Amazon when it comes to online purchases. But yeah, let's go ahead and talk about this a little bit. Right off the bat, main website right here, you see it's mostly tech stuff. They do have, I think, a clothing apparel brand as well for like women's clothing, but we're going to be talking about the tech one because, personally, I do mostly tech reviews, so this is the most relevant to me. So you do see here, we do have some coupon codes, which don't really mean much because unlike Amazon, everything that's sold here is sold by them. They are selling these at obviously a premium, so that way they have, bigger margins and all that. So these discounts aren't really much of a discount when you really think about it. Honestly, you're only saving about 5% over here anyways. So, that's not much of a discount. Let's just go with that. Other things you want to keep in mind is these are the kind of stuff that they have. You can see they have some health, beauty, hair, home and garden, other stuff that wouldn't necessarily be considered within the tech category, which is interesting considering they're making this website literally look like a tech website, at least to me. Let me know in the comments if you disagree at any point. This is just my opinions personally. But yeah, over here we have articles, and it looks like these are mostly just their articles that they've written about themselves. So, personally, I wouldn't trust these when trying to make an informed choice. Some of these might be, people that they've paid to make some articles about them as well. So again, you got to take that with a grain of salt. If I was to Google some of these things, and they are linked to Hekka, obviously, then, that ought to give you an idea that, yeah, most of what their advertising goes to is going to be stuff that are people that they've paid off. Of course, same thing goes for Amazon. Don't get me wrong. A lot of products that are sold on Amazon, you obviously are going to do some marketing, get someone to review it and all that. But I feel like most of just my own research, what I've done for these products, when it's linked to their website, it's almost always, at least from everything I could tell, it was stuff that they had paid off. Like they had paid people off to do it. And I know paid off sounds really bad, but, keep in mind, that is just normal, for companies to do. But, none of it seemed organic is what I'm trying to get at. So let's take a look at some of the products they have. Let's look at headphones. They do have, as you can see, a large selection, but right off the bat, I'm not loving the first thing that came up for headphones is not a headphone, but it is what it is. Yeah, so as you can see here, they have a good selection. You got some Xiaomi, some Lenovo. Keep in mind, all of these, I believe, are Chinese brands because this is a Chinese company. Nothing wrong with that because, most of the products we buy are from China. But you got to keep in mind that also means that the shipping time will be quite a bit, most likely. So let's click on this one right here. Yep, see, ships from China. So that means the shipping time is going to be quite a bit. I would say at least maybe a month. At least that's been my experience when ordering stuff from websites that ship from China. It's usually at least a month. You'll also notice review-wise, there's not that many. Like right here, we only have one review for this product. This one does have quite a bit, but again, it's not a headphone. If you're looking at most of these, they pretty much don't have any reviews for any of their headphones, which personally is a bad sign. I would assume that what few reviews they do have are probably paid. Kind of like how Amazon used to have that issue. They still do, where, someone can give, or the company can give the product and then you leave a 5-star review. Considering how many of their items have 5-star reviews from what I've looked through, I would assume a lot of them are going to be bought. But again, these are just speculations. Because as you can see here, even like there's not that many reviews. Like these are probably their most reviewed items, most bought maybe, and they don't have a ton of reviews. So that's something to be concerned about. And the fact that almost all of them are above 4 stars, like I haven't seen a single one yet that is under 4 stars. So that's also kind of concerning. Yeah, so let's talk about also some of this other stuff we got here. We do have a USA warehouse. So for those of you who do want to buy stuff that can arrive quicker, we do have a USA warehouse, but it only has 7 products. So, that's not really going to mean much. Ooh, look at this dumbbell set though. Ooh, yeah, no, I don't like this. The max weight on this, it looks like is 25 pounds per dumbbell, and it's gonna cost you $240. Now I know what you're thinking probably is, hey, if you were to buy this even off of Amazon, it would cost quite a bit because of shipping costs. But you can buy something like this pretty cheap at like Walmart. I've seen similar ones, not the exact same brand, similar ones at Walmart that go up to almost 100 pounds for like $75. In fact, I have bought one for myself that was, I think, $55, and it went up to 65 pounds. And, that's just something to consider as well. So their selection isn't the best. Other things to consider. Let's look at their social media. That ought to tell us quite a bit about how many people actually use their services, how many people are familiar with their brand. So let's start with Facebook, good old Facebook. Oh, okay, so we got a decent number of likes. We've got a decent number of follows. Keep in mind, oops, sorry about that. Some of this could be real, some of it could be fake. Just looking at this, it looks like most of it is probably fake. The reason I say that is because if you have 6,000 followers and you barely even get a single like on a post, oh, we got 2 likes here. That can be concerning. And then, of course, considering they're a company, they probably paid to have a few posts put out. Yeah, like this one may have been paid, could have been organic, but it was probably, through Facebook ads, I would assume. But yeah, this is a little concerning. I would just based off of this right off the bat, I would say this is probably fake. As far as they may have paid for bots to follow them, that would be my initial guess. But let's look at reviews because that ought to tell us. Ooh, error loading page. Let me reload this. Ooh, okay. So we have, man, this is gonna keep popping up. So this is very, very concerning. They have 6,000 followers and whatever number of likes, and they only have 2 reviews. That is very, very concerning. And both of them are, from what it looks like, 1-star reviews. Yeah, that is very, 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 I don't know how many more varies to add, but that is concerning. That pretty much, to me, this might not be for you, but for me, it kind of confirms that most of their follows and likes are probably bot. Could have been organic, it could have been through paid ads, but I'm thinking that they probably just paid a company to give them fake followers. Again, that's just my own guess. And the fact that these are both 1-star reviews is, again, pretty alarming in my opinion. So let's go past Facebook and see what we got on Twitter. So, okay, 900 followers, 5,500. Sorry, they're following 900, 5,500 followers. It says they're based in Singapore, but I'm pretty sure I read online that they were based in China. So maybe I got my info mixed up there, but yeah, let's look at some of their posts. So, okay, so I don't really. Okay, let's just keep going. It looks like they're mostly just kind of just responding to random articles and stuff. I don't really. Well, I guess yeah. Here we got something that they're selling. Probably. Ignore that. PS4 19.3 million sold, but that's not them. That's just a general statement, I think, of how many have been sold. We will definitely bring this to our store at a competitive price soon. Okay, so they don't even have this. This was made in May 10th. This video was made in not too far after that. Let's see, and it just leads it directly to their store, so I guess that's okay. Let's look at this one. All the So, okay, this should be an item that they sell then. So let's go ahead and click on that link. Oops. Yeah, because this is a post by them. So this should lead directly to, okay, so again, all these links just go straight to their page. So I guess what they're trying to do here is that they're literally just kind of looking at what people are tweeting and then just putting a reply, kind of making it sound like, oh, we've got these, or maybe they do got these, but it's just going straight to their website. They have like no likes or retweets. I've seen a couple, but barely any. We have one retweet here. Otherwise, there's like no likes or retweets on any of these posts. So that's pretty concerning if you have that many followers. So I'm thinking this is probably fake as well. In fact, I can't click on it, but I'm gonna assume most of this is also bot. The fact that it's also so clean of a number, 900 following, and I mean that's normal, but the 55, 60 followers makes me think they probably just bought those followers as well. Again, just red flags everywhere for me. Instagram doesn't lead to anything, so not sure. I guess maybe they got rid of their Facebook. Maybe it got banned. Because I mean, the fact that you put in a handle means you probably owned it. I'm guessing, and again, all speculation. I'm guessing they probably got banned because they probably bought followers. That would be my guess, because I know that is something you can get banned for. Um, let's go to their YouTube. All right, so their YouTube, 837 subscribers. That seems like a reasonable amount. Not a ton of, in fact, I don't see any. Yeah, I don't see a single tech video just from this. It looks like this is just promoting their clothing brand completely. Like this doesn't have anything to do with their tech. So these followers have nothing to do with their tech website from the looks of it. Oh yeah, Hekka Mall, that's supposed to be their clothing website. So their YouTube also just doesn't have anything that really has to do with. Oh, sorry about that. Okay, so here we found their tech related one. So for some reason they didn't even link to their tech one. It looks like they mostly have shorts and videos of people that they probably paid to do sponsorships, such as this one right here. I'm guessing this as well, just because this is very just randomized. As you can look at it, it just looks like they probably paid someone. They made a video and then they just probably download it and re-upload it onto their site. That's pretty much what it's looking like right now. So, nothing too special going on here as well. Overall, I'm not loving what I'm seeing. Um, there's, of course, we've talked about a lot of different issues here. We've talked about a limited selection, or even when they do have good selection, it looks like for the most part, it'll take forever to arrive. Even the selection they do have, it is kind of limited to certain brands. And, some of these I know you can't even buy on Amazon, which could be a good or a bad. The bad is you can't, compare them to anything because there's no reviews. And then the good is, I mean, you can find the product somewhere at least if that's what you're looking for. But like, I personally wouldn't go for a product that only has one 5-star review on this website, because it could be a different version of the phone for all we know in this case than the one that they saw on Amazon or on other sites. So, overall, I'm not loving it. Would I recommend using this site? Probably not. In fact, I would probably say steer clear of this. It looks like most of their following is pretty much fake. Most of the products on here I wouldn't trust. I also just wouldn't trust the shipping time, honestly. Uh, I I don't know. I mean, yeah, it looks like they do have some maybe like good sponsorships that they've done. I did look up. They have done like something with Fashion Week or something, but that has to do with their clothing brand once again, nothing to do with their tech brand. So, I don't know how much you can trust them. My final conclusion, I wouldn't buy anything from them. I wouldn't really trust the site. I'd be very wary of reviews for products on their site, but that's just my 2 cents. Let me know in the comments below. Have you ever heard of Hekka? Do you trust the website or the brand or whatever it is? And, you know, have you ever shopped from them, honestly? Because if you have, let me know what your experience is. Because personally, I don't think I would ever trust shopping on the site, but that's just me. Let me know in the comments below. See y'all next time.